Just finishing high school, that's like saying we're finishing elementary. There's still more, you never stop learning. So college is a big thing for me.
I thought about college, but I thought it was like I couldn't do it. But when I got to GEARUP, I found that it was easy for me to go to college because all the different opportunities.
They teach us about college and stuff we need for high school, and we get that knowledge and we pass that knowledge to other kids for them to know.
So basically the mentor program is kind of a way to have students reach out to each other. So getting some of the more outspoken or active peers to reach out to those who don't necessarily ask questions so that everyone's getting the same information, so hopefully they have the same opportunities in the end.
We go into the classrooms and present to the kids that they can become mentors and become leaders on their school campuses. The programs teach the kids how to present in classrooms, how to be peer mentors by talking about college on their campuses, and how to really be pillars of going to college.
We go and present to classes, so sometimes we talk about GPA, and we talk about like how your careers and what you're supposed to do when you get to college.
Best part of being a mentor is to help other students. We can help people who want to plan for college or who really don't know anything about college. Even the people who do, we can still help them out with more information.
Between kids, you could communicate better because you understand each other better, and sometimes kids don't really listen to adults.
Just hearing it from their peers definitely makes a big difference. It's cool coming from them.
When one student believes in themselves and himself or herself and really knows why he believes in himself, and he can go talk to another student about that, it's really incredible, and it's almost like it just kind of catches fire and it can, spread.
Like one of my friends, she said like I can't do it, like I don't have the money. But then I started talking to her about all the scholarships and financial aid there was available out there, and she started getting excited too. Some kids, like when the GEARUP wasn't here, they didn't really know what to expect when they were in high school or college, university. But since there is a GEARUP program, like kids could be more prepared and they could know like what they're going to be expected to do in the next years.
We don't, sit them down and hammer it into them, but we create a culture here in our office, and we create that culture here on campus.
It gives you a whole new perspective of yourself, then it helps you to do better in school because you think of yourself as better.
My mom, she never went to college, so she wants me to have a better future.
GEARUP is helping students to raise their goals, to get goals, to go to college. If I really go to college, I'm going to be like one of the first ones in my family, and that's my goal.
Everyone in this room has a chance to graduate. For some, you'll be the first in your family, the first with a choice to go to college.
When I first meet a student, the first thing I ask them is, where do you want to go to college? Some of them have this blank stare on their face. They have no idea.
Mr. Jimenez is here to make sure you all get into college.
Getting into college? Man, we ain't getting no college.
It's never too early to start planning and thinking about college.
To get them into a classroom, to hear a professor speak, to engage them in some kind of an activity on the college campus.
Some of those students are like, well, I want to go to UCLA, or I want to go to Occidental, or Harvard, Yale, so it's very exciting.
We meet once a week and check in with each other. See how we're faring against the world.
This last report card, there were about 270 kids that I wanted to meet either individual or in small groups and kind of make a plan with them.
Today I was going to meet with a student who is not doing too well academically, but who is an aspiring artist and who comes to school. And so I wanted to make sure that I met with him, that I gave him some personal attention, that I gave him something to hold on to.
If you build that relationship with them where they're comfortable with you, they enjoy coming to see you, and then you'll see some changes. It does take some time.
You have some rough road ahead of you. 7th grade is not your moment.
Yeah, 8th grade will be better.
Probably not.
Those middle school years, I think, are probably the hardest years for kids.
There's a lot of hormonal issues going on. They go through so many different changes.
This is the age where we have to make sure that they feel that connection with the school.
And I think if we could reach them here, we can keep them in high school.
I wanted to be a guidance counselor.
Okay.
I wanted to help girls like me. You know, girls who were too busy cleaning the house or paying bills to do homework or join the pep squad.
Being a first generation American, my parents were not born here, so I do have that connection with the kids.
My mother didn't have formal education. My father went up to middle school.
Fortunately, I was involved in a program like GEARUP that gave me all the information that I needed to go to college. And so there was that pressure of you have to go to college.
And so coming back to this high school in particular and this community I'm very proud to be back, and I'm proud to hopefully guide students in the same path that I was guided.
If your guidance counselor thinks your grades are good enough for college, you go to college.
Well, college costs money.
There's financial aid.
We always feel that if we have the parents on our side and the parents actually understanding what's going on and what's needed to be done, they are so grateful and they are willing to be partners.
A lot of students who will potentially be first generation college students, so our parents as well need very detailed information, a lot of guidance.
This will definitely change your family forever. And I think once the students and the parents start hearing that, they understand the importance of education and how they need to be involved in their students' life.
I just wanted to make sure that you knew that if there's something that you want to talk about, you know, you can trust me.
Do you promise this stays in confidence?
See, I'm the guidance counselor. That's what I do.
I love meeting with the students, interacting with them. That's my favorite part.
If I can touch one student during the day, if I can inspire a student during the day, that's what makes my day.
Making sure that they know that there's somebody, whether it's me or somebody at the school, that really cares about what they're doing. And so I love that part of the job.
And then knowing that, yeah, they are hearing me, even though I didn't think so at the beginning, they are listening because you can see it as they grow up.
As guidance counselor, you've been my pride and joy for 4 years. You deserve it. You just gotta believe in yourself, honey, that's all.
I see the excitement in the students' eyes, especially those that are turning things around now.
Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
All right, lay 5 on me.
This is middle school boot camp, where the curtain goes up for Shakespeare's The Play, The Tempest. But there's a twist to this production. The actors, the singers, the dancers, and even the musician are all middle school students. Let's take a look and see what they had to say about this amazing production. Students from Yoke Kim Academy, New Open World Academy, and Sal Castro Middle School had the time of their lives for 2 days at Los Angeles City College. Their job, prepare for Shakespeare's The Tempest. To do that, they had expert help from faculty and mentors at LACC. Mentors from the award-winning Theater Academy Costume Design Department help students make decisions. Students select fabric to bring characters from The Tempest to life. They decide what looks better for each character.
I'm just gonna try to start doing the costumes, for just trying to get inspiration from seeing everything and just hoping for the best.
We're trying to find like the characters, like how they can be expressed. So like if they're great and powerful, we want to choose colors that show that they're great and powerful.
A bright mural is an essential part of this production. The storm comes to life and represents Shakespeare's The Tempest. The middle school kids take 2 days to execute their vision.
We're painting a mural for The Tempest, and this is going to be displayed in front of the theater.
And right now we're working on the scene of the storm, so we're going to be painting water, clouds, the boat, pretty much a nice image of action going on.
What I'm doing is I'm filming every group there's like art and all that stuff, and I'm filming them, and then we're going to make that into a little documentary for this production.
In a magical scene, dancers portray goddesses who captivate Prospero, the king in The Tempest. Faculty member Diana Cummings coaches the dancers.
They're going to do this fabulous Renaissance-inspired piece as goddesses who come to bless the union of the characters in the wedding scene in The Tempest.
Our costume is like lots of cloth-like, and it's like lots of clothes because we're goddesses, and we've been working on like our entrance.
The 7th graders indulge in the fantasy of transforming into a graceful fairy, a mysterious wildcat, a delicate butterfly, or simply choose from another inspired design painted by their mentor. The girls see this as a wonderful opportunity to build self-esteem, develop a sense of self-importance, and showcase their individuality.
And the water starts to churn as a terrible storm rocks the ship from side to side to side. It is a tempest!
Silence!
Ferdinand tries to resist and pulls his long sword, but Prospero uses magic and makes his sword so heavy that he can't lift it, and it drops to the ground.
You came to see your son or daughter?
I came to see my superstar son. He participated in the music session. I was very pleasantly surprised by everything. It was awesome.
It has been 2 days of joy, excitement, and fun. The students danced, sang, and directed this entire production of Shakespeare's play, The Tempest. Although it has come to an end, these 2 days have been incredible. I am Josefina Nunez, and this is Boot Camp.
You know, parents want their son or daughters to do well, but unfortunately many times they don't know what that means. And a lot of it is because the parents don't think that they could get involved or don't know how to get involved. And I think GEARUP provides that for them, where we say, no, you're part of this. We're going to give you information so that you're aware of what you need to do, how you can support your son or daughter to make sure that when they get to the 12th grade, they have that option of, I'm going to continue or I'm not.
Nos ayuda a dar ánimo, nos ayuda a tener un buen futuro a nuestros hijos. Porque yo solo sé que algunos asisten a la universidad, pero yo no sé cuáles son los requisitos, qué es universidad realmente, qué es. Hasta que vine en
Ahorita ya sé qué camino tomar para que mi hijo llegue a la universidad. Sé los requisitos, sé que hay préstamos, sé que hay becas, sé que hay ayuda en sus clases.
We can inform those parents and get them to understand that if a child works well in school, if we are supportive of them, that we can find ways of getting them through college.
Buenos, así que pasan la información, nos hablan acerca de cómo va nuestro hijo, nos lo están monitoreando, nos hacen juntas, nos hacen citas si nuestros hijos bajan la calificación.
Once you bring the parent in and sit down with both of them and just kind of go over what the grades are and what needs to be done, it just makes all the difference.
En este año mi niño subió mucho de grados y gracias al programa y a los consejeros, la consejera, a todos los que están aquí en esta oficina.
When they come in here and they really wrestle with these issues, they learn from each other. The parents learn from the students learn from the parents, and then also parents learn from other parents, and students learn from other students.
And the whole goal for all the classes is to have those conversations, whether it's about going to college, about financial aid, and then the students feel supported. They also feel like, you know, my parents are in this with me. And it's not just the kid going through the process or the parent going through the process, but both of them together making this journey where the end result is getting a college education.
La verdad es que es muy importante que ella venga conmigo para que ella se dé cuenta de la realidad, de la importancia de que ella estudie, de que logre obtener por lo menos un título universitario.
Los niños que están en GEARUP, sí, ellos saben que pueden, ellos saben cómo buscar la ayuda allá, ellos saben que pueden preguntarle a cualquier consejero acá y ellos los orientan.
Entonces cuando yo miré la universidad aquí, dije, oh, ojalá que mi hijo esté aquí. Ojalá que mi hijo venga aquí. Es mi ilusión, me emocioné. Es mi ilusión de que mi hijo llegue a la universidad y yo me sentí bien contenta de que algún día mi hijo pudiera pisar esa universidad.